If you've played my summer car before and you're playing my winter car now, you may have noticed that what used to be a thirst bar is now a problem bar. What is that problem? It's alcoholism. Your character is now dependent. He can hardly hydrate himself without consuming alcohol first. That is one way to get through the game, which some players may choose. But it's also possible to sober up. Normally a painful process, you can speed it up with knowledge of game mechanics. My first step is to go to Pay as Ko and buy some food. Buy items that make your character predictably thirsty. The most important ones are chips, which add 60% thirst, and sausages, which add a mere 12%. You can also drop a package of sausages on the stove to eat individual sausages for 3%. You can increase flexibility with pizza for 22% and macaron boxes for 24%. The relevant mechanic is known as mega sobering. When your thirst is over 185%, your alcoholism level starts dropping very rapidly. This is dangerous because you die once thirst reaches 200%, and all you know is that the bar is right above 100%. My solution is to add predictable amount of thirst quickly so you know exactly how thirsty your character is. You can then spend some time in mega sobering. The passive thirst rate is about 2.5% per minute, so you can get up to 6 minutes. I use a safety margin of 1 minute, leaving 5. Arriving home, take note of your thirst level. It is about 25%. I need to gain 160% to reach 185%. I choose 2 chips bags and 3 sausage packages, which add up to 156%. That means it takes 1.5 minutes for mega sobering to set in. I could have saved some more time had I thought of better options, but it will do. In all, it means I will have 6.5 minutes. Note that you shouldn't run or do anything else that increases thirst beyond the passive rate. Once the time is up, start drinking from the tap until your thirst bar is no longer red. Now you know exactly how thirsty you are and you can repeat the process. As you can see, it takes quite long the first time. You will have to pee at some point. At the moment there seem to be no ramifications to peeing anywhere in the apartment, but you may prefer a bathroom. I end up at exactly 100%, aided by the bar, which is quite spongy at the moment. I choose to eat a bag of chips and a macaron box for 84%, hitting 185% virtually exactly. That gives me another 5 minutes in mega sobering instantly. I end up at about 85%. I choose to eat chips, sausages and a macaron box for 96%. Reaching 181%, that gives me another 6.5 minute wait. I hit 85% yet again. I choose the same chips, sausages and macaron box. At this point I'm nearly done. I estimate you need about 16 minutes in mega sobering. That means I only have about a minute left. I opt to shorten this stint only slightly to keep it decisive. And presto! The moment the bar turns white, it is a thirst bar again. You've been cured! You can drink normally again, as long as you don't drink too much alcohol. Note that if you save and load, the bar will say problem again, but that's only a visual bug. It will revert to showing thirst if you make it red and white again.
Ei teot menneet, enää kiska sua eteenpäin. Eikä katseet nosta